remember in elementary school when you would open your lunchbox and your absolute favorite treat was in there?
Lunchtime! Wonder what I got today. Oh man, rice again. Wait, what's this? Ah yeah, fruit by the foot.
Yes, when I was in elementary school, my favorite snack were these, fruit by the foot. Now, these are really yummy, but they're filled with sugar and they're really bad for you, so my mom never bought them. But we found a way around it. We made these homemade fruit by the foot, and they look like this. They're really cute. We tied a little yarn bow around them, and they're just made with fruit and water. There's no added sugars, so it's really good for you. You get a whole serving of your day's fruit, and they taste really good. They're really great for daytime snacks, especially if you're on a diet or if you're just trying to feed your kids a healthier alternative to store-bought brands. So yeah, let's take you to the kitchen and I can show you how to make these. These are the ingredients you will need. 2.5 to 3 cups of your favorite fruit and 1 cup of water. And this is optional, but you can add a sweetener like a teaspoon of honey or sugar. Preheat your oven to 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to wash all of your fruit thoroughly, and then dice them into bite-sized pieces. This part does not have to be perfect at all. If you're going to use a fruit kind of like an apple, you want to make sure to peel off the skin and cut it into bite-sized pieces. And make sure not to use any of the core pieces. Now we're going to turn our stove on to medium heat and put our fruit and water into a saucepan and let them simmer until they become soft. After they're soft, we're going to put them in a blender, and we're just going to blend these for 2 to 3 minutes, just making sure that they're smooth and that they have no lumps of extra fruit in there. This is when you would add the sugar or honey if you're going to. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper and carefully pour the mixture onto the sheet. Just make sure that you have an even coating and that there is no holes. Now we're going to put them in our oven at 170 for 6 hours. And you heard that right, it's a long time, but it just dehydrates the fruit. This is what they look like when they come out of the oven. We're just going to cut them into strips that look like fruit by the foot. It's really easy. You can just use a pair of scissors and you leave it on the parchment paper. After all your strips are cut out, you can roll them. Make sure that the parchment side is on the outside. And when they're done, I just took some yarn and tied a little bow on the outside to make it a little cuter. This part's totally optional, you don't have to do it. And that's the finished product. These are the finished fruit by the foot. And this is an apple one. When you roll them out, they look like this. And you can just peel off the parchment paper really easily. Oh, they're so good. And this is the strawberry one. And this one, I didn't add any extra flavoring. And it looks like this. You can see some of the seeds on it, which I think is a really cool texture to it. If If you don't like the seeds, then you can strain them and it'll work the same. This one's really good too. This one's more of like a sweet version. Remember the apple one's more tart, but this is really good considering I didn't add any sugar or sweetener or anything. So you guys should definitely try these out. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Happy cooking. Bye.